Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I'm going to be putting on a full face of makeup using the products that I picked out for my March Shop My Stash. If you did not see that video, I will link it above. I think it's here. No, it's not. It's here. Is it here, editing Jamie? Or do I just look silly? Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So, I have a new light. Now I have a ring light right in front of me, and then I have a softbox. I think I look well illuminated. Let me know what you think. Compare it to some of my older videos because I am kind of amazed at the difference that a single light can make. To get us started, I want to actually start with some skincare because my face is super just like dehydrated today. And I thought that I could show you some skincare that I've been using. I have two serums here from No7. This is the Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Serum. It's really nice. It feels really nourishing on the skin. I will leave some of the things that it's supposed to do for your skin to the side here because I can't remember off the top of my head and it doesn't say it on the bottle, but it is supposed to help with anti-aging and such. And then I have this one from No7. This is the Line Correcting Booster Serum. I received this for free from Octoly and No7, so thank you so much No7 and Octoly for sending this my way. So this you are supposed to put directly into any fine lines or wrinkles that you might have on your skin, and it's supposed to kind of diminish those lines over time. So these are both really great for anti-aging. I have been using them for about a week now, and I have to say that I really do like them. I wouldn't say that I see a huge difference with my creases. You know, I still have my forehead creases and my smile lines. I have some really prominent lines in my neck, unfortunately. I don't know when these got here, but all of a sudden one day it was like, hello, here we are. So I've been focusing this on those, and I feel like I'll be able to, if it does make a difference, I'll be able to see the biggest difference there. So, but I have been really liking it so far. It has this little twist on the bottom that you just twist to unlock it, and then you can just push on it to dispense the product. And this is what it looks like. It is just pretty liquidy, but not too liquidy, but it's not thick by any means. And then, like I said, I just focus it in my problem areas. At night is when I will put it in my necklines. I do both of these morning and night, and I will come back here in a few weeks to give you my full thoughts on them, but so far really do enjoy that. And now I'm just gonna go in with the Protect and Perfect Serum. This one, like I said, it's very nourishing, very silky on the skin. I just put this everywhere. It doesn't really have a scent, and yeah, I've just really been liking these. I've never tried No7 skincare before, so when I saw this pop up in my Octoly store, I was really excited, and then this was on sale at Ulta, so I was like, you know what, let's try them both. Next, for moisturizer, I'm going to use my Pacifica Dreamy Youth Day and Night Face Cream. So this is what she looks like. I also got this from Ulta when I purchased the No7. They were having a super sale on some skincare, so I'm just going to rub that into my skin. This one smells, I can't put my finger on what it smells like. It just smells very earthy and natural. I do really like this. It's a very lightweight moisturizer. I don't love it as much as at night because, especially during the winter time, I need something really thick and very nourishing for my skin at nighttime because I just like to let it sink into my skin, and then I wake up with nice hydrated skin sometimes. And for that, I really like my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, but this is a nice daytime moisturizer. Last up for prepping the skin, we're gonna go in with the Pixi Vitamin Wake Up Mist. I have just been really liking this. I love the way it makes my skin feel. Be nice if I sprayed it on my face. This smells like oranges, and it's just really refreshing. So now that all of my skincare is done, let's go ahead and move on to makeup. I'm really excited to play with some of these products today. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start with my face just because that is typically what I do. I don't really like starting with my eyeshadow. We're gonna kick things off with my Touch in Sol No Poreblem Primer. I always have trouble saying that. I'm just gonna take one pump of that, and I just kind of focus it in my T-zone. I've really been liking this so far. It is so smoothing. It actually, the texture reminds me, now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of the No7 moisturizer, serum, in that it is very moisturizing and just like so smooth and so silky. For foundation, I'm going to use my Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation in the shade Ivory L2. And I'm going to take this on my Morphe sponge. I've been wearing this foundation for the majority of the month just because it is so luminous, as one would assume. And it looks so pretty on the skin. So I actually have a story for you guys. I feel like I never really have anything to talk about in Get Ready With Me videos, but today, oh, do I have something to talk about. Where do I even begin? Okay, so last night, my boyfriend and I went to dinner. Today it's Saturday, the 16th. Last night we went out to dinner to this really good like steak and seafood place that's pretty close to where we live. We usually go to a different restaurant every Friday night, but we wanted to switch it up and try something new last night. Well, not try something new, we've been there before, but just like switch up our regular Friday spot. So we went to this place and it was fine. You know, we got drinks, we had mussels for an appetizer, which were really delicious. So then the main course comes and I ordered a filet. This is the Makeup Revolution concealer in C6. So I order my filet and it's going fine, you know, we're eating, we're chatting. And then I go to swallow a piece of the filet and I will admit that I didn't cut it very well. It was kind of a large piece. And for some reason, I do this thing where I chew my food like twice and then I try to swallow it. And I really need to learn the power of chewing. So I swallow it and it gets lodged in my throat. And, you know, sometimes this happens, like, and I'll just take a drink of water and it'll wash right down. But this was really in there and I went to take a drink of water to wash it down and the water had nowhere to go because there was literally like, it was just like steak was blocking everything, that the water just came right back up and it went all over me. And at that point, I realized that, you know, something was wrong. So my poor boyfriend, he told me afterwards, he was like, yeah, I just saw you spit out your water. And I was like, Jamie, we're in public. So I, at that point, realized that I was choking, like really choking. So I got really flustered, forgot everything that they teach you in school. Like I forgot what the universal choking sign was. I didn't really know what to do. All I knew was that I was in trouble and I couldn't breathe. So I stand up and I just start like making like arm motions, like trying to like tell him with my arms that I couldn't breathe because I couldn't speak and I wasn't coughing. And I know that like if you're choking on something but you're coughing, it's okay because air is still getting through, but I wasn't coughing. I couldn't do anything. So my boyfriend springs into action and he got up, like threw everything down, got up, got behind me and started giving me the Heimlich maneuver. So scary. So at this point, the entire restaurant goes silent. Like not a word was being spoken at that moment. Everyone was watching. And after a few like thrust things, like after he was doing the Heimlich for like a couple seconds, it like cleared something. The steak never came back out, but it like cleared something where I was able to swallow it. And then I started coughing and then I was able to drink water and then I was okay. But it was so scary that after it was done, I was just like laughing and crying at the same time because I was just so anxious. And And the best part is, sorry, I'm just adding some more because this didn't give me very good coverage there. The best part is that once it was all over, the entire restaurant started clapping. So me, being the incredibly socially awkward person that I am, bowed. I took a bow as if it was a performance. And like I said, I was like crying, but also like laughing. And then everyone went back to like eating their dinner, but I couldn't get over the fact that my boyfriend literally just saved my life. So the entire rest of dinner, I was just staring at him and I was like, you saved my life. Holy shit, you literally saved my life. And thankfully, like, our waiter said that he knew the Heimlich, so if my boyfriend wasn't able to help, he would have been able to help. It was pretty packed in there. I'm sure someone would have been able to help, but my boyfriend actually had to take classes. Thank God for him. You know, I honestly, in that moment, saw my entire life flash before my eyes, and I was like, this is how it ends in this restaurant with this steak. This is it. So I am just so thankful for my boyfriend. I brought this mirror here. For my boyfriend, and just for him being able to help me. So I just wanted to give that little story because it's quite a bit of excitement, quite a bit more excitement than I was anticipating last night. And I'm just really thankful to be here. But yeah, I bowed. So that was my night. I hope you guys had a bit of a better Friday night than I did. So yeah, my foundation and concealer are looking good. I'm going to go in now with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder, the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in one. Guys, this powder, I was just expecting so much from it because everyone that I talk to about this powder says that it is a miracle worker. It's so smoothing, it's so blurring, it's like undetectable on the skin. And while I think it is a good powder, I don't agree with those claims. I think you definitely can see it under my eyes. I've been using it primarily for my under eyes. Today I'm going to use it to set my whole face as well. But I mean, it's a nice powder. Someone commented on one of my videos and said that she heard it smells like feet. I wouldn't say it smells like feet. It doesn't really, to me it doesn't have a scent. So if it smells like feet, I would think that maybe it's gone off. But I mean, it is a nice powder, and it's actually looking better today than it has in the past. Like, usually it really clings to my dry patches on my under eyes. But I guess I just prepped my skin extra well today, so it doesn't really have anything to cling to. It's a good powder. I just don't think that it's really worth the price tag, in my opinion. But the packaging is really pretty, so. I hate to say that that actually was not the first time I had to have the Heimlich maneuver performed on me. One year, how long was this? This was maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. Right? How old was I? Yeah, 7 or 8 years ago. I was at family Christmas, my mom's side of the family. I was in the kitchen. It was dessert time. I remember this so vividly. And I went to eat a strawberry. Proceeded to swallow the strawberry whole. And my cousin had to perform the Heimlich. So the moral of the story here, Jamie, is that you need to chew your damn food. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I think that it's acceptable to swallow things whole. And I really just need to get into the habit of chewing. By the way, I'm using my Wet n Wild Coloricon bronzer in Sunset Striptease. I have really been liking this. It has a bit of a sheen to it, which I really don't mind. But that is just something to note in case you were wondering. Have you guys ever had to have the Heimlich performed on you? I hope you haven't, but if you have, tell me your story, because I just need to know that I'm not the only person in the world that doesn't chew her food. gonna do my eyebrows real fast. I'm gonna use my Covergirl, I almost said Covergirl Define Brow Pencil in Soft Brown. I'm almost out of this. And I was just at the store and I should have purchased another one. But I have a couple of other brow pencils that I need to get through, so I figured I will wait to purchase this. This is a nice pencil. I just find that it can like pull out my brow hairs if I'm not careful. If I apply too much pressure, I do notice that my brow hairs kind of come out. In my community tab, I asked you guys to ask me questions for this Get Ready With Me. And not a single question came through, which was really embarrassing, so I deleted the post. But I really wanted something else to talk about, but I guess we'll just talk about the makeup that I'm using. I have to use the brow gel that comes in this Archery 2-in-1 brow by Soap & Glory because I am actually out of brow gel, which is alarming, and I should probably pick up a new one. We're going to come back to the face after I do my eyes. I just don't know what blush I want to use because I don't know what kind of eye look I want to do. But today I am going to be playing with some of my single shadows. These are all in like a Tarte magnetic palette. And these are mostly ColourPop single eyeshadows. Have some really fun colors in here. So I would like to play with these that I pulled for this month. I'm going to go in and set that down with Firefly by ColourPop. So like I said, I'm not entirely sure what kind of eye look I want to do, but I know that I want to use Tiki, so I am going to go in with this color. I'm just going to pick Tiki up on this Crown C511 brush, and I'm going to put this all in the crease and above the crease. I just want a super like warm yellow crease. I'm just taking a clean, fluffy blending brush. This is the Sedona Lace EB13. And I am just going over Tiki to diffuse it a bit. I'm pulling out a single shadow. This is my NYX Nude Matte Shadow in Kiss the Day. I just want to kind of use this as my corrector color. I like to do this whenever I bring my transition up a bit too high. And I know this isn't in my Shop My Stash, but I just don't feel like getting up to go to my vanity. And my makeup storage was right next to me. But I'm just going to kind of put that where my bare skin meets Tiki up by my brow. On a Sigma, I think this is an E25, I'm going to take the color 143, which is just this really nice, vibrant purple shade. And I'm going to focus this first on the outer corner, and then I'm going to decide if I want to bring it into the inner corner. I need a bit more of a tapered brush, so I'm going to go in with the Sigma E15, I think. Everything is like worn off, so I can't really tell. But I'm just going to continue building this color up out here. Taking the brush that had Tiki on it with no additional product and going over the edges there. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that in the inner as well. Let's go for it. Let's do a halo eye situation here. You definitely have to build it up to get it to full opacity. It'll also just be the brushes that I'm using though, so never know. A bit more of a dense brush. This is just a nameless Morphe brush. I just want to really like pack this color on. Definitely getting some fallout. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely doing a bit better with a more dense brush. I don't know if I love this color combo, but it's too late now. Now I am going to take the color Let Me Explain. It is just like a metallic light champagne color. And I'm just going to place this on the center of my eyelid. This is a really beautiful shade. It has got a ton of fallout. Just gonna sweep some of that away. Just gonna keep packing the purple on. Taking that clean blending brush and just blending. Alright, that's where we're at right now. Not my favorite look that I've ever done, but that's okay. Going to actually just put this on the outer third. And then taking this Crown pencil brush, I'm going to actually pick up a completely different color. This is Flower Boy. It's just like this nice salmon color. Incredibly powdery. And I am going to kind of put that underneath that purple and then drag it into the inner third. Okay, so that's where we will leave the eyeshadow. Again, not my favorite. It's fine. They can't all be great looks, you know? I'm actually just gonna put a little bit of Let Me Explain in my inner corner. For mascara, I do have my Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara, but I don't love this by itself, so I want to pair it with something. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pair it with my Tarteist Mascara. The issue I have with this is that it's really not volumizing. I disagree with the name completely. This gives me crazy length, but makes my lashes very separated. And this just gives me more fullness, so I don't know which one to use first. Maybe I'll use the Tarte one first. And then I will go in with the Mega Volume. I'll do my bottom first. And now I'll just take it on top, see if I like it layered. I think that's adding a bit of length to what was already there. Okay, so that's all we're gonna do for the eyes. Don't love it, don't hate it, it's fine. This is the Milani Powder Blush in the shade Romantic Rose. I have been using this all month long so far, and I really do love it. This is just a really pretty rosy blush. I really, really like it. I'm gonna have to blend that out, but it's just really pretty. Okay, taking my powder brush, I am just going to tone that down a little. Sometimes I go nuts with my blush. And today is one of those days, apparently. For highlights, I have one by Milani. This is their Afterglow powder, maybe? I can never tell what the name is and what like the name of the product is. But this is the Afterglow powder in 01 Strobe Light, hopefully. That is what this looks like. It reminds me of like a seashell for some reason. And I have been actually obsessed with this. Like, it is so good. I don't know what happened like the first time I used it, but I didn't like it. So it's just been sitting in my drawer, and I'm so happy that I pulled it out this month because that is so pretty. It's just this really nice like light champagne gold color, and I think it's so stunning. Bring some on the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, Cupid's bow, and that's it. Now I'm just going to take my Morphe sponge and just kind of bounce over it to make sure everything is nice and cohesive on the face. For my lip color, I had all these bright colors out here, and I don't know if I want to go bright with this eye look. Like, I had my Stila liquid lip in Bella out, and I just feel like that would kind of be a lot. By kind of a lot, I mean it would be a lot. So let me find a different lip color. Hold on. So I decided to go with my Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit High Shine Lipstick in Chic Got Real. I'm not completely sold on this combo, so I am going to go over that with my Hard Candy Plumping Serum Volumizing Lip Gloss in Brilliant. And I'm going to hope that this kind of like warms up the lip gloss and gives it more of a nude tint. Change of plans. We're gonna go in with my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil. I lost my mirror along the way, that's great. In the shade 1993. And now, I'm going to go over it with that Hard Candy gloss. I'm still not obsessed with this lip, but it's better than the bright pink. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap up today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed or found it entertaining or useful in some way. If you do want me to do these videos every month, definitely let me know by thumbsing up this video and also leaving me a comment down below, because as always, I really appreciate your feedback. I really do take it into consideration when I am planning on what videos that I am going to be filming. If you're not subscribed already, I do hope that you will subscribe. I would love to see you back here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! I didn't say Happy St. Patrick's Day! You're a liar.
That's the end, you said that.
Mm-mm.
Now put me up. Please.
Just give me 1 minute, please. He did save my life, so I guess I have to go.